This is Miss Linda, and today I'm going to be cooking potatoes and onions. And what I've done is got some vegetable oil, poured it in a big pan, and that's Weston's vegetable oil. And so what I've got is potatoes that I've cut at the size that I wanted to cut them, potatoes and onions. And what you do is you let your grease, your oil get hot. And what I'm going to do now is take these potatoes. They're going to be real hot, so you got to do it fast and stand back. And here you go, your potatoes and onions. And you got to let the grease get real extra hot. And get the grease all over the potatoes and onions. And you got to continuously stir them real good and get the oil all over the potatoes. I've been cooking these ever since I was a little bitty girl. You got to keep turning them because the grease is so hot and the pan is so hot until okay. Then you want to add a little salt. I use iodine salt. It don't matter which brand. I've been had this salt for a long time. Okay, you gotta keep stirring them. You gotta keep stirring them. Make sure they don't stick to the pan or the side. But it ain't no way to keep them. I got them up on high. The stove up on high for right now. My mama used to cook these for me when I was a little girl, me and my siblings and my daddy. And we would all sit at the same table and eat our potatoes with onions, and sometimes that's all we had to eat was potatoes and onions. Cause I come from a big family, and sometimes you can't always get food. Feed your big family, and it was a lot of us. It was six kids, 5 girls and 1 boy, and my mom and daddy. So I come from a big family. I remember sometime when I was a little girl, we ain't had no food to eat. The only thing we had was pinto beans. Sometimes Mama would cook a big pot of pinto beans on the stove. We had a wood burning stove, and she would cook pinto beans on the stove and put whatever meat we had, like a fatback bacon. And sometimes she cooked like one big old bag, two big old bags, and it'll last us just about all week long till we would get our food stamps for the next month. But she would, sometimes we had to stand in line just to get one or two spoonfuls of pinto beans, because that's all we had. And cornbread. Then sometimes we didn't ran out of the cornbread. That's all we had. Like, sometimes we had the juice of the cornbread. I mean, the juice of the pinto beans. That's all we had, was the juice of the pinto beans sometimes. She poured over a little cornbread, what little we had. I had a good mama. I miss those days. Mama was such a sweet lady. My mama died at the age of 51. But I feel I was blessed when she died at that age, even though I was hurt that my mama had passed away. But I felt like I was still blessed, because there's a lot of kids who their parents don't live that long. And they be young when their parents pass away. Yeah, they be young when their parents pass away. So that's a sad situation. So I feel like God blessed me to be with my mama that long. Yeah, I feel like God blessed me to be with my mama that long, because a lot of children and families don't get to see their parents live that long. So that's a true blessing that my mama lived that long. Yeah, that's a true blessing that my mama had lived that long. Thank you, Jesus. You see it's starting to get a little brown on that onion right there. I don't know if y'all can see it. But you gotta keep on. Try your best to keep them from getting. Really, I ain't mean to put this much grease up in here all. I didn't mean to put that much grease on them. Lady, what you up in there doing? It's just about ready, Lady. Mama gonna have your potatoes ready soon. Look how they looking. Better be careful. Okay, Lynn, you can go back up in there and sit down. Don't you see I'm trying to cook it?
Thank you.
You're welcome. They'll be ready in a little bit. And I don't know if y'all can see it, but see, it's starting to turn brown in certain spots. Sometimes your arm get tired of doing this right here. You can smell the onions cooking. Yeah, you can smell the onions cooking. The onions and potatoes blending in real good together. I like this Chinese wok to cook my food in. This is a good thing to cook your potatoes in and certain foods. If you got cooking a lot of food, get you a Chinese wok. Okay, I'm fixing to turn it down just a little bit. Okay, I turned it down just a little bit. You can cut the slices whatever size you want your slices to be. Yeah, you can cook your slices whatever size you cut them up, your onions or whatever thickness. But I would say, see this slice right here? It fell off. But yeah, that's still hard. Yeah, you can cook them whatever size you want to cook them. I mean, cut them up whatever size. But what I was saying about my mama when she was living, my mama taught me at a young age. I'd say about 3. My mama started with me when I was young, me and my sister, my oldest sister, how to cook. Yeah, she started with us when we was young on how to cook. How you can tell, if you don't know if your potatoes are done soft enough, you find a potato and look, you can take it and push on it. Now, it cracks. Okay, let's find a thicker one. Here go a thick potato. What you do is, you see it. This is how you can tell if it's done. If you get a resistance kind of when you break it with whatever you using, you feel a resistance. Oh, then Wells, what is you doing?
Is that ready?
No, it'll be ready in a little bit though.
A little bit.
Well, if you don't leave me alone, I'm trying to make my video. But you can tell when they start to get soft, because if you look at them, they starting to break up. And they're gonna start kind of looking like mashed potatoes a little bit. That's why I don't like to add too much, that's why I don't like to add too much, that's why I don't like to add too much, what you call it? Oil to it. You know, I don't like to add too much oil to these potatoes. So what I might do is, I've got this right here. I've got this little dish that just happen to be sitting around. So what I'm gonna do is, I hope they don't fall out. But what I'm gonna do is take some of this drain some of the grease off of here. I kind of like put a little too much oil. Okay, now to drain some of the grease off of here. You gotta kind of like scrub the bottom some. I need to be careful. I'm being burnt myself. Let me push that back a little bit. So let me turn it down a little bit. See what I'm talking about? That's why you gotta keep turning it, because it will develop this crust on the sides and the bottoms. Add a little bit more salt to it. Lady, come out, lady. Lady. Okay, I'm gonna turn it up a little bit more. Okay, these potatoes are done. I'm gonna turn them up just a little bit more. Usually I like them a little brown. Landon! Landon! Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Man, give me that plate right there. Or either rinse this bowl out real good. And get all the water off of them.
I don't use the
Alright. Well, rinse it off real good. Well, hurry up. Okay. I don't know if y'all can see it, but in certain spots it's brown. And y'all see that right there, that crest-like stuff? That's why I say you gotta try to keep it turned as much as you can. Hurry up, lint ball. Okay, I'm gonna turn it off now. No, they are golden brown. Well, hurry up. Lady, come on. But yeah, this remind me when I was a little girl. Yeah. This remind me when I was a little girl and my mama. What you do?
Is my plate on?
Yeah. Let me get a picture of you on your plate. Good, Lamb.
This a camera on it.
All right, bye.
Well, fork it.
You'll walk past there.
Well, fork it.
I'll get you one.
Man, what is sausage on you get?
Huh?
What is sausage on?
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, now I'm done with the potatoes. Okay, I'm done with the potatoes. So, what I'm going to do is take them out this bowl. These are ready. But this is how you cook potatoes. Now I'm finna have the sausages in a minute, okay? But this is how you cook potatoes and onions. And I hope y'all like it. And I hope y'all like the way it looked and how they turned out. Okay, and here you go. Potatoes and onions. I wish y'all could smell it. It smells so good. Well, bye-bye. Lennon, come do me one favor.
What?
Put a little water out that sink right there. Hurry up.